Hey gang, if it looks like you just stumbled onto the set of Magnum PI, you're in the right place. I'm coming to you today from my apartment dining room. If you hadn't realized from my previous videos, we were getting ready to sell the old house. Apartment living has not been great to us, but I'm hoping to be back in the shop in the next month or two doing some new projects. I've got a lot to do with the new house, a lot of stuff I got to finish myself. So I'm looking forward to getting back into that and making some videos for you. Enjoy. Today I'm going to be responding to some of my Twitter followers. If you haven't noticed, I've been kind of blowing up lately. A lot of people have been wondering where I am. Sort of been trending. I think I've been trending on Twitter. Weekend Woodworker trending, hashtagged. All right, our first comment comes from 420 Banjo Duelers. I really like that name. I'm a big fan of the banjo myself. And they say, you should have some more jazz in your background music. Jazz? Are you sure you don't mean bluegrass? You are a banjo dueler. And then they go on to suggest that they can hardly get through my videos without falling asleep to those slow jams. Slow jams? Those are whimsical tunes. I don't know. You can't please everybody. All right, our next comment comes from Brian Biceps 96, and he asks, "Do you even lift, bro?" I'm not sure what that means. Like, do I exercise? Like, yeah, I like to stay fit, but this is about woodworking. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, moving along. All right, Richard Karn. Gosh, why does that name sound familiar? He writes, "Wow, I'm so amazed at your skill level. If you grew a beard and wore a flannel, you would be the total package." Well, thank you, Richard. Not much of a beard guy. I prefer the mustache, but thank you for that. And as far as the flannel goes, I mean, maybe I could cut the sleeves off of it. That's probably an option. But lastly, I think you should probably raise your standards a little bit. The whole Weekend Woodworker name kind of says it all. This is not something I do for a career or a vocation, if you will. This is nothing more than a hobby, and I have yet to turn a dollar of profit, but here's hoping. All right, Vermont Bernie writes, "Why don't you name one of your sanders after me?" Well, Burn, I suppose that's a possibility. I do name all of my tools, and I have a Barry sander, so maybe a Bernie sander would be a good fit. I'll certainly keep that in mind if I buy a new sander, although I don't have any plans to do that in the near future. Stay tuned though, Bernie. All right, thanks for watching. 123 Tim Burr writes, "I really like your videos, but I think you need to do more sanding." Well, you're speaking my language. If it was up to me, it would be all sanding all the time. He also says, "If you're not working up to 1,000 grit, why bother sanding at all?" Well, I think you're right. What can I say? I think when the dollar collapses, sawdust is going to be legal tender, but that's just one man's opinion. I certainly am not stockpiling sawdust in a vault. Pentagon Custodian 54 writes, "Oh, cut it off. Cut it off. I have never met anyone named Pentagon Custodian 54 and have no knowledge of his or her business dealings. That is all." Chuck and Diana Magnolia write, "More shiplap." Well, Magnolia family, thank you very much for that. I've made a mental note. We'll see once. I don't make any promises. Lynn C. Doyle writes, "Drop the woodworking and focus on a fashion line featuring your own unique style of tank tops." Thank you, Lynn. That is a fantastic idea. I've often wondered why more people don't rock the cutoffs. All right, Anita Naylor writes, "I really like the mustache from the countertop video. Why did you shave it? I'm sure your views and subscribers would skyrocket with more mustache." Well, Anita, enjoy. right? This is something I'm workshopping for 2022. I'm really thinking, I think you're right. I think the mustache is what's going to put the butts in the seats, so to speak. So I hope you're right, and time will tell. As far as why I shaved it after the countertop video, well, my wife is not, or was not, and is not much of a mustache fan. But maybe if I can grow it out long enough and get a nice curl to it, for 2022, she'll be more amenable to the mustache. We'll see. Craig42 Jiggery says, pocket hole joinery is for amateurs. Learn some real joinery or get out of the business. You are an embarrassment to woodworkers everywhere. I don't think I want to do this anymore. Why do people have to be so mean? Okay, let's be done. Hey gang, I just want to thank you once again for watching my channel, for liking my videos and subscribing. Keep those comments coming. All comments are good comments, even if they're not, so I really appreciate that. Lastly, I just want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and thanks again for watching.